The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the south.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle with Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Nah, it's real funny. Strider 1, watch your tail. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Target acquired.
Dodge that missile.
Locked on.
I'm on to 6.
Caution, enemy has a lock. Attack missed. Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
Evading enemy missiles. That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat.
Fox 2.
Locked on bandit.
Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Strike to the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Strider 1, enemy is locked on. Enemy missile cruising, breaking.
Target is hit.
Strider 5, locked on bandit. Target locked. They shut down one of us.
Conditions can change. Battle
Graham 2 for Jacksonville. Missile crossing, evading.
Target acquired.
Survive.
6.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
They have a lock on me.
I'm gonna open this guy up.
Enemy vessels, fire!
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile.
Strider 1, we need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
Missile. Missile.
Gotcha, pal.
Call reinforcements! Damn it! Should have known it sooner! It's no use! We have to retreat! We have them on the
Wide
run.
open.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
Stay sharp!
Strider 1, Fox 2. SAM destroyed.
Target locked. Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll shoot for all out tonight.
Missile.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital!
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
We have to break!
Missiles have got a lot of armaments.
Now! Support team, open fire!
Strider 3, warning. Missile inbound.
Missile.
Escaping combat.
Say goodbye.
Missile.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Send in more troops. Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and your history.
Hold on. We can't let the enemy take their position. Kill them all.
Strike on range.
You know, I think we might stand a chance up here.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, break.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Careful. The ruins of sunken ships make these waters shallow.
The enemy's pouring on their forces.
Let's sit down.
Ram 7 locked on target.
Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Landed on your 6.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Don't take your eyes off them.
Stall warning. Missile.
Pay attention. Break.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This is Ram 7. Attack failed.
Low morale is our real issue right now. They shouldn't have mentioned 3 strikes during the briefing. Bandit has a lock.
Missile hit. Fox 2.
Look at what's left of our forces. Damn that 3 strike!
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here.
I don't like the look of things. They're relentless.
This is the Stork. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Farbanti could be in jeopardy now.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next.
Steer clear of the sunken allied ship. Just how many do we lose? Damn it, 3 strikes is back.
Magnum. 5 minutes remaining.
Taking fire! Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Missile. Missile.
Target is in machine gun range.
Missile. Missile.
Missile away.
Missile. Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Caution.
Hostile has a lock. Missile closing. Breaking.
Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Say
Missile.
goodbye.
Missile.
Evade. Evade that missile.
Missile.
This is Gold 3.
Missile.
Proton bandit.
Missile.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This
Missile.
isn't good.
Missile.
Trigger.
Hit the
Missile.
areas where the enemy forces are
Missile.
thickest. 3 minutes
Missile.
remaining.
Taking bandit.
Watch your remaining missiles.
Break. Break. I'm hit.
I'm gonna open this guy up.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Allies down.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Bandit has a lock. Gold 3. Hostile has a lock on me.
Missile.
Fox 2.
2 minutes remaining.
Break. Break.
Miss. Target still active. Missile hit.
Missile. Missile.
That's a hit.
air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood. Understood.
Understood.
Missiles depleted.
Enemy has a lock on me.
30 seconds remaining.
Hostile vehicle destroyed.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Get back behind him.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Dodge that missile.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
You're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. Rex.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. Mission could be fun. It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. I have a lock. Enemy's got a lock. Not bad. That's good as Wood says. Although their teamwork is somewhat lacking.
You got a radar lock on you.
Missiles depleted.
Taking fire.
Ammunition zero.
Red ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Hull warning.
Strider 1, missile closing. Evade.
Missile.
Don't get too far ahead. He wasn't a bad pilot.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. Mission could be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Don't get too far ahead. Let's don't let yourselves be distracted.
Red ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Enemy has a lock on me. Strider 1, enemy is locked on. They got their flank and will have sailed down.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
I have a lock.
Missile.
Even the escorts are seasoned. They're after me. I need cover.
The ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from them.
Not long before our forces are routed. Looks like they're on our tail. They have a lock on you. Shake them.
Missile.
Missile inbound. Evasive maneuvers. Break.
Missile. Missile.
This one's mine.
Target acquired.
What's this guy eating to fly like that?
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Missile.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
Missile.
This one's got skills.
Missile.
Locked on. Lights out.
Missile.
This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject.
Dodge that missile.
Take him out one by one.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry. Let's go evasive.
Missile.
Listen, Trigger. Real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home.
Missile.
I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What?
Missile.
Right, he grabbed a bait. Time to take him for a ride. On his back. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys will let you have it.
Not connect.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared.
Missile.
You're all grown up.
Missile.
I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here. Strider 3, Fox 2.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy's got a lock.
Hold up.
Missile.
My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold to even think if he came up on my 6. Shit! Strider 1, hostile has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
He's refusing to fire. He wants a sure shot. Not too bad. He's acting as a decoy. He has absolute trust in his allies, I see. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot.
Missile.
Bad pilot.
Missile.
Wiseman, Mr. Closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman down.
Eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry,
Missile.
Count. His plane exploded.
Wiseman,
Missile.
stay strong. We're not done here.
Missile.
Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it!
Missile.
Cyclops 4, form an element.
Missile.
We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Missile.
Wilco count.
Missile. Missile.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Missile.
Missile away.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
They took out Strider 1.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are in a different
Missile.
role. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a radar lock on me.
Don't go got him alone. 2 or more on each target.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
Gwen's ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile.
The escorts are seasoned.
Missile.
This one's a goner.
Missile. Missile.
This one's got skills.
Missile.
Missile inbound, evade!
Missile. Missile.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
In gun range.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile closing. Evade.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired. Missile hit.
Shed 5 is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Missile.
Taking evasive action.
Missile. Missile.
This one's wide open.
Enemy has a lock on me. Don't get too far ahead.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Missile.
Warning, bandit behind you.
They have a lock on me. I see they've still got a rebel pilot.
The ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard of him.
Not long before our forces are routed.
Missile.
They've got their flight envelopes nailed down.
Missile.
Cyclops 4, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Taking evasive action. Fox 2.
Star warning. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, warning, missile!
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
Although their teamwork is somewhat lacking.
Cyclops 3, I've been hit. I gotta eject.
Strider 2 is hit! Take him out one by one. Cyclops 3 has bailed out safely.
Missile.
Don't worry, he's gonna make
Missile.
it.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Listen, Trigger, it's hard. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What? Strider 1, locked on target.
Alright, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Get away from that! Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared.
Missile.
You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being
Missile.
serious here.
Missile. Missile.
Target in gun range.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You're out of chaff and flares.
Enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1.
Hold up. My radar has shown that an enemy aircraft has been stuck on Cyclops 1 for a while now.
Makes my blood run cold trying to think if he came up on my 6.
Missile.
Shit. I'm hit.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
He's refusing to fire. He wants a sure shot. Not too bad. He's acting as a decoy. He has absolute trust in his allies, I see.
Missile. Missile.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing.
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Star warning. Missile.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is down.
Eject already, Wiseman.
Missile.
I'm sorry, Count. His plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here.
Star warning.
Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2. You're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Wilco count.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Missile evaded.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Can Trigger handle this solo?
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 leaders. Eject while you can still talk.
Watch it.
Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Damn. I wanna go to the thing, but I can't keep up.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2,
Missile.
evaded.
Missile.
These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Missile. Missile.
Strutter 1 is down.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out
Stall
there.
warning.
We've got to do something.
Stall warning.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
Caution. Pull up.
There they are. It's the Snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
What do you mean?
Missile.
It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile.
Fox 2. Even the escorts are seasoned. If you let yourselves be distracted by focusing on the leader.
Red ship is sunk. Seaman fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Locked on.
Missile.
Watch that bandit.
Missile.
Target was not struck.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
They have a lock on you. Shake them. Not bad. As good as everyone says. Although that teamwork is somewhat lacking.
Missile.
These have got skills.
Target locked.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Damn. Even his lackeys fly like champions.
Mr. X is eating through the Ocean forces.
Stall
No,
warning.
no, no, no! Who are these guys?
Missile.
They dodged it.
Missile. Missile.
Strutter 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Enemy has a lock on me. I have a lock.
What's this guy eating to fly like that?
Ship 5 is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out. We did well. Looks like they're on our tail. I'm hit! Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay.
Missile evaded.
Don't get too far ahead.
Locked on target.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Wow, you sure he's human?
This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject.
Take him out one by one. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Enemy has a walker lead. Listen, Trigger, real talk. If you keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Fox 2. Target hit.
Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Target is hit.
Nice flying. Give him one more.
Stall warning.
Bandit, right behind me. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is
Wiseman,
down.
eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Luco count.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Missile.
Behind the enemy.
Ammunition zeroed.
Strider 1, target acquired. Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful. Let's split up the 2 meters. Reject, while you can still talk.
Missile hit.
Good job.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
Red Hot is
Damn it.
taken out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several, but our enemy was smart.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean Army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Pull up.
There's something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock.
Stall
The
warning.
city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
You were the ones on the radio. You don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAP terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Stall warning.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Caution. Pull up.
ID'd as Ocean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Caution. Pull up. Stall warning.
Strider 1, target acquired.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. Target locked. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
I am thinking, where did it come from? I'm surrounded by nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
Enemy has a lock. Evade!
ID'd as Erusian military.
Missile.
You all drones. Whether you're Adrian or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Caution alert.
Wait. The General manages to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Labarge are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
Caution.
We archived
Pull
all
up.
the footage that we've shot, but when the communication networks come back online,
Strider 1 has crashed.
there's a strict curfew.
Missile.
but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Missile.
They're not realize their ideals. And the point is they're living. It's best that you leave this country.
Missile.
Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Labarth are the real patriots. Onward!
Target destroyed by Strider 1. There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle. We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Remind everyone that there's no such thing as a Cold War. Taking a look, it's evading!
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Missile away.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you, we got out of paying that toll.
I'll wait before firing. Bail out now. Field 1, stop. Check your IFS. It's a friendly. I know what I'm doing.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
Missile. Missile.
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals. There was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams.
Missile.
And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. Even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Put out your smokes. 3 strikes will find you.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, enemy has a lock.
Missile.
The aircraft has 3 lines on its tail.
Thanks.
Missile.
It would have been toast.
Missile.
Take out those allied planes behind us.
Missile.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe?
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
Kepler's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out! Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him. We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
All aircraft and tally marks on the tail. Their fuel unit doubled.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Unidentified aircraft to the drone.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're the only ones here on our side.
Missile.
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Missile.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Osean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies. With the main conflict concluded, regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle over stabilization of the nation. The Erusian government has defined these groups, along with those trying to independently make peace with Osea, as rebels.
Get them before they get out. We still have drones at our disposal. It's worth for peace talks.
Missile.
Watch over the future of the behind heavens. Our movement is restricted by an unidentified unit near our location.
Enemy has a lock on you. You're low on special weapons.
Nice work, Leos 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot. UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the drones that are faulty. It's this whole Johnny Foxtrot. Those guys shooting up there, aren't they both Osean?
It's Erusian military.
Cease fire with the Osean aircraft. General's orders.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Osean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
I can't believe Erusia is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
I can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Missile.
Vehicle eliminated.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
Target was not struck.
Acquired lock on bandit. Firing!
It's ID'd as Erusian.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Missile.
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Missile.
How'd you last long, Chapter? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
Missile. Missile.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Glad to see the Oseans attacking the radicals. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Wilco.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple routes and declared independence.
defense.
Gladly wait. Don't worry, we won't let anybody shoot at your view.
Missile.
Almost at the rendezvous. The rear to the others.
Understood.
Caution. Enemy caution. Zero.
So radicals truly believe boosting probe production will make up their own losses. They shouldn't take any responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too. Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Illusion News Network.
Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
Stall warning.
Repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches. There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait. Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
Missile. Missile. Ammunition zero. Missile. Missile.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Missile.
Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Stall warning.
Welcome.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, missile launched.
How dare you, Leader? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Trigger, cease fire. Don't miss. Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
Missile.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
In contact.
Allcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Big shots too. I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Mine. No good. Shit.
Strider 1, Strider. Just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
They're in my way.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
This is Retail 8. Attack failed, making another pass. This is Retail 8. Evading missile.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Target acquired.
I'm on my target's tail.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile incoming. Break.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is in drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't abort the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden.
Access remotely.
Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault the war was a reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all
My
dumbasses.
target's tail.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Our drones, head this way.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies.
Fox 2. Hostile confirmed destroyed. Missile evaded.
Missile. 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 Missile.
5 bandits remaining.
Damn it.
Missile.
We don't have the drive they need.
Missile.
4 bandits left.
It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time when it should not function. But when? They have to move on, aren't they?
Missile.
3 bandits to go.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2. 1 bandit to go.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to escort. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns? It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
In order to respond to the attack on the base,
the island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that road.
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy...